We went to the same elementary school. And she was in my sister's class. Actually, she was my sister's arch nemesis. Fast forward now, I am like 20. She friend requested me on Facebook. And I was like, wow, she looks familiar. But more than that, it's beautiful.
She had my full attention, you know, at that point. From her beauty to her intelligence and her intellect, just her complex mind. I mean, she's layered. She's very layered and multifaceted. And I really wanted to take the time to get to know that part of her, you know, peel back those layers. I was on I would say a journey of self-discovery, you know, like just finding myself and loving myself for who I was. So I couldn't really outwardly love anyone else until I was secure with myself.
She's the only woman that I've ever been with. And I think one of the challenges was, for me, wanting to make her feel secure and confident that I'm going to be here for you, that this isn't just a phase for me.
In past relationships, I've always felt like I always felt like I had to live up to these assumptions or the feeling of being locked into a role or an identity. And she made me feel like I didn't have to be a particular person for her or fit into this role to be with her. And stop. No. And that, I mean, I felt so much more confident, you know, exploring that journey with you. Sorry, babe. You're crying. You're really crying. Okay, cut. It's okay. Babe.
Sorry. Yeah. She's like never said that to me before.
I was raised by a single mom, and it was all about work hard, take care of your family, do whatever it takes. And now I know what love is. I know that love is more than just working hard and taking care of one another. It's the passion, it's the empathy, it's the understanding. And I definitely find that with Kelcie, you know, like, this is my safe haven.
Avanti actually introduced me to Tracy Chapman. Tracy Chapman was very much in that folk, country, rock genre, and her audience was not full of people that look like us.
Who drove a fast car into all of our souls. What was that, in the early 90s? Yes. Seems like she is very introverted and shy, just like me.
She didn't feel the need to change herself or present differently. And immediately I was like, that reminds me of Avanti so much. You know, when she started DJing in like 2010, she was in the EDM, like we were in dubstep down. She'd be the only Black woman. I think it's how Alice Walker and Tracy Chapman presented to the world.
What I appreciate about Alice Walker and Tracy Chapman's relationship was their privacy, and it relates to ours because we're the same way.
Alice Walker is an amazing writer. Alice Walker coined the term womanist as a larger perspective that included Black women in the feminist movement, because per our knowledge and education, we were largely left out of a lot of those conversations about how we have very specific obstacles. I also think that as much as we just want to be ourselves and love one another, our existence is very political, and the spaces that we take up are very political. One thing that we were talking about is how we support each other's like side hustles so much. And I think that that's like very typical in Black love relationships. It's like there's wage inequality for Black women, and that if I have a side hustle, if I'm working on another project, she's like right there beside me, making sure that it goes well and making sure that we have all hands on deck, because we don't have the same resources that everyone has.
I love Kelcie a lot. And if I had a ring today, this would be the moment. I swear. I love her so much. That's that. It's a wrap. I don't know what else to say. Black love rocks.